has got me already. Already.
Pardon me. Could I have a word with you a few minutes? Here, sit down. Get comfortable. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How long have we known each other? About 10 months? Yeah, I think it's, yeah.
What going on, people thems? People thems. I can go through puberty all over again. So this is a Patreon reaction request for my Patreon member, Miss Arlene. So again, another one who is just so adorable in their support of me, and has continued to support me, and the channel for as long as I've had a Patreon, really, pretty much. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of Miss Arlene. We love you, Miss Arlene. So you've requested a song by Mr. Isaac Hayes. Now, sorry, it's really warm in here. Like, I turned off my big fan, and already I'm like, it's boiling. It's actually boiling. So I don't know much about him apart from Chef. Shut your mouth. And also from South Park. Suck on my chocolate salted balls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stick them in your mouth and suck them. Bum, bum, bum. Suck on my chocolate salted balls. Everybody, man, they good for you. Just suck on my balls. But obviously I know that he's a big deal. It's a big deal. And the song that you've actually requested, it's like a 12-minute song. I don't think I've ever seen a song that long in just a song form. So this is Isaac Hayes. What was the song called again? I Stand Accused. I Stand Accused. Okay. Let's dive into some yesteryear. This has got me already. Already.
Pardon me. Could I have a word with you a few minutes? Here, sit down. Get comfortable. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How long have we known each other? About 10 months? Yeah, I think it's, yeah. You and John are real tight, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, is that an engagement ring? Oh, congratulations. Oh, he slipped it on your finger last night, huh? He's the luckiest man in the world, you know? He should be real proud to have someone like you.
That's nice of him.
Oh yeah, what I wanted to talk to you about is, well, there's something that's been bugging me for about 5 months. And I've been carrying it around with me. And it's getting heavier and heavier every day.
He's not gonna hit on this engaged lady, is he?
You know, it's almost to the boiling point. I have to get it off my chest. Yeah. I'm not trying to be fresh or anything because I know you're John's girl, but I just have to tell you this.
But what?
You see, I have a great deal of respect for you. I'm not being, you know, not going left field on you. But dear, you see, I'm gonna take you back to my childhood in a way.
Okay.
See, we had quite a big family. We weren't, you know, very rich. Sometimes we lived from day to day. But one thing we did do, we went to church every Sunday. You know, Mama took us to church. And I was in the choir too. Yeah, I sang a little bit then. Sunday school. She taught us the golden rule, 10 commandments. And she said, son, do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. She said, don't steal, don't rob. You know, all the things that good parents try to instill in their children. Well, you know, I did a few little things like shoot hook. I guess every kid will shoot hook, you know, once. And
with what? Sorry.
She said, stay out of trouble. You know, when I was a teenager, I didn't, break in or burglarize or rob anybody. You know, I tried to work for what I got. You know, tried to be honest. You know, didn't commit no crimes or nothing. But I had to wait until I reached manhood to commit a crime, according to the court of love, if there is such a court. But sometimes you're forced into things like this. You see, sometimes Cupid can shoot his arrow so fast you can't get out of the way, and you can fall. And the more something just like being in quicksand too, the more you wiggle, the deeper you sink.
I mean, that's good analogy.
I don't want to take up too much of your time.
But
you see, I'm not very good with words, and I had to tell you all of that, to really say what I got to say. See, it's a lot of talk going around town. And I'm on the Make for John's girl. Ike is on the Make for John's girl. But, I don't mean to do anybody wrong, because I don't want nobody to bother anything that belongs to me. But, you see, I've never seen anybody like you. I've never known anybody like you. And there's some things you just can't help. At night I toss and turn. I try to keep it out of my mind, but you see, I find myself thinking about you. I just can't help it. And right now, I stand accused of loving you too much. And I hope it's not a crime, 'cause if it is, I'm guilty. Loving you. Oh yeah.
oh, Miss Arlene.
I hope to God that I never had or to testify. 'Cause if I do, everyone is they're gonna cry. They're gonna say, oh, like it's guilty of loving a sweet girl like you. I know you belong to another. I may not stand the ghost of a chance. I'll stand on top of Mount Everest, proud to tell the world that I love you. Oh yes, I will. Because I just can't help myself. I'm a victim of circumstance, and just one touch of your hand. I don't know how it happened, but just look at me. I find myself trembling on the witness stand. and I'm shouting out all over the land. Everybody's guilty. I'm guilty of loving you. I'm guilty of loving you, yeah. I said I'm guilty. But what can I do? I wanna hold you. I wanna squeeze you tight. But one might say she belongs to another, and that ain't right. I didn't ask to fall in love with you. I just couldn't help myself. And now I'm strung out. Don't know what to do, no. I'm guilty of loving you. Oh yeah, I'm guilty of loving you. I'm not ashamed to say I love you. I love you, I love you. I can't help it, I just can't help but love you. I'm guilty, baby. Oh, I'm guilty. I know you belong to another, but I can't help but love you. Oh, yes, I do. Stand the still loving you. Baby, please, can't you understand the situation that I'm in? Since the one-sided love affair. Oh yeah. Loving you. And now I don't know what to do. All I stand you to loving you. Baby. All I can say is, baby.
Wow. I don't think I have. I'm gonna open my eyes once in that. I couldn't tell you the last time that I reacted to anything but that length of time. That beat had me in a chokehold. When you're talking about big people music, that is what I'm talking about. Like, I can imagine that being on like some kind of gram or something. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that's like big people tunes. That is, you know what I mean? Like that needed to be 12 minutes long. It needed to be 12 minutes long. I mean, it started off with, you know, Tommy's get quite comfortable in that. I was like, okay, cool. But then when I started to see them, the thing is, I'm like, oh, here we go. 5 months it's been building, and I feel the need that I've got to tell you. Do you though? Do you? But you know, I guess all's fair in love and war. At the end of the day, like, you know, I guess there's no ring on the finger. I don't know whether I would feel like that way if I was John, but whatever. But the tune, I didn't even realise that Isaac Hayes could sing like that. So he was. So he wasn't actually Shaft. He just sang Shaft. I thought he actually played Shaft, so I got that wrong. But. And I'm sorry if you can hear my phone as well. It's so hot the whole way through. That was so good, yeah. That tune could have probably sent me to sleep. If I was like, you know, all curled up with someone and you know we're having a nice little time or whatever. I don't know why I'm holding this like a microphone. But yeah, you know, we could definitely be having some little slow wine to that. Do you know what I mean? I could see that absolutely. His voice is amazing. Like that is such a tune. I definitely need to find out some more about Isaac Hayes. So Miss Arlene, I'm looking at you because that was beautiful. That was a beautiful song. Grown, like the whole beat of it was just like that. This is grown folks. I mean, not saying that things were perfect back then because they weren't, but you know, I bet there was less of all this stuff that we see on the streets like this era. See what I mean? It's just chilled and like I said, big people. It's a big people time. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. I Stand Accused. Never heard that song before. Never really listened to any Isaac Hayes before, really. As I said, aside from South Park, which probably isn't like. Well, I imagine that it is still a big claim to fame because it was very popular with a lot of people. But in terms of like actual musical quality, that was amazing. I really enjoyed that. Anyway, I would love to know what you guys thought of this. Am I just very slow to the Isaac Hayes party, or have you just discovered as well how sick he actually is? Are there any other Isaac Hayes tunes that you're like, you should check this out? Like, please let me know in the comments below. But if you did enjoy this video, then please drop me a like and subscribe. That would be amazing. And if you want to go one step further, which I'm hoping you do, I do have a Patreon that you can jump on. So all my videos that I react to will be on there first. So if you can't wait for YouTube, because it does take a little bit of a while to get them all loaded onto YouTube. So if you don't want to miss anything, come on over there. And it is a great way to help support the channel. And I could really do with the support. So please and thank you. Please and thank you. Oh, and one last thing. I've got some merch coming out as well. So keep your eyes peeled. Don't know what that was. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Like some really cool like hoodies and t-shirts and like mugs and stuff. Like some really cool stuff, man. So I hope you will love it. But yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching with me. And yeah, I hope to see you on the next one.